it time for illegal ham in the face? But bro, where's the banjo?
Some Cleveland sports shows try to give you hot takes, but only one can give you a big old piece of hot ham. Welcome to Illegal Ham to the Face. Talking all Cleveland sports. And don't forget our Fat Boy Tuesday, where we also ham it up with some fun food topics. Without further ado, let's serve up some ham. Here are the Ham Boys, Fatty, and Big Bry.
What's going on, everybody? We are back live on Tuesday. Beautiful day outside. It's in the 90s. It's hot. It's muggy. It's just all sorts of sweaty here in Cleveland. I do have a great show lined up for tonight. We're going to be talking Cavs, Browns, and Guardians tonight. But we're going to put a little spin on it with a little East Coast flavor and some East Coast perspective, as I have a special guest coming on here in a little bit. I want to say our show is brought to you by Hero Keel, Laker APA. Cannot thank them enough for everything they do for us, like the Illegal Ham to Face Fantasy Football belt and everything else. Also, City Dogs Cleveland, please go adopt a City Dog. And if you cannot adopt, please volunteer, donate, do whatever you can to help out a City Dog from City Dogs Cleveland. And without further ado, I have to introduce him. He is a Division III star offensive lineman, as he's shaking his head right now. I love this. He is now, people, got to pump the brakes on him. He is a Boston fan. He is a Pats fan. He's everything East Coast fan. You're going to love it when he comes on because he's even got the accent and everything. I got the joy to work with him this year. I'm so excited to have him on because we talk sports at work all the time. So I kind of want his flair on the show right now. So let me introduce. His real name is Pat, but we always call him Big Chowder at work. So here's some Big Chowder. What's going on, Big Chowder?
Hey, thanks for having me.
Not a problem, buddy. Thank you for joining. Thank you for spending the time. So,
no problem.
So far, you've been in Cleveland for a couple months on an internship here. What do you think of Cleveland so far, bud?
Overall, I think it gets a bad rap from outside. I went downtown. I saw Rock and Roll Hall of Fame with some family members. It was great. Went out to eat. Had a great time. I don't get why it gets such a bad rap outside the state, but I'm pro Cleveland. Stock up, definitely.
All right. So you're an East Coast guy. You're a Red Sox fan. You're a Pats fan. Oh my God, you're just a fan. You're probably a Bruins fan too, aren't you?
Thing about me is I'm down on hockey, and I hate how everyone talks about the Bruins. So I do not like the Bruins.
At least we got one.
Fan. I just can't do it with the Bruins fans. They are the worst. Teams won one championship in the last 40 years. Everyone still comes out of the woodwork going, go Bruins, go Bruins. I can't. They should all be in on the Celtics, but just my opinion.
But they did the same thing with the Red Sox when the Red Sox hadn't won anything in 180 years.
Oh, yeah, true, yeah. But the Red Sox have followed that up. The
Bruins
won in
Touche.
2013.
Touche.
Yeah.
All right, so we always start out our show with some shout-outs. Bud, I got to shout you, meeting you, being an intern here. We've had some great time together at work. We've shot the shit. It's been really fun. Even bust your balls about Rafael Devers being traded. Just yelling, hey, across the fairway, Devers! And then just seeing your head go down and just start shaking. So, but I can't thank you enough. We've had a great time. Also, I do have to shout out my family. This past Saturday, we went and spread the ashes of my stepfather over at Indian Lake. Had a great time. The one thing that we will remember is we were there for, probably about 3 hours. And then it went pitch black and it was raining sideways. I felt like Lieutenant Dan out there trying to hold down the fort as storms are coming. I mean, Bud, we had so much food there that we got an inflatable, or not inflatable, but one of the kids' pool tubs that you get when they're babies. Yeah, and we had that thing full of ice. We had everything loaded up in it. We started loading stuff. That thing started flying up against the wall. It was chaos. Kate and Justin, one of my good friends from high school, Fatty Fail, just because Fatty fails. Thank you, Justin. Awesome. All right, Pat, do you have any shout outs you want to get out before we start the show?
Shout out the Mutt Stack. And then I'll shout out Chris Morrison, my brother recovering from an ACL injury, sadly. So,
Well, hey, just like your ankle injury,
oh,
did you learn your lesson not playing basketball now?
Yeah. Basketball's not fun. Not a good
No, it is not. It is not fun at all. Well, we always start out our show with some trivia, which is brought to you by City Dogs Cleveland. We'll get into that here. Our Fat Boy Tuesday tonight. We're doing some East Coast standards tonight. Pat's going to talk to us about some East Coast food that we got to try out. And we're going to ask him about some of his favorite food here in Cleveland that he's had. And then finally, hey, top 3 accents. Whether it's Dutch, whether it's Boston, whether it's Tex. Hey, give me your top 3 accents. Hit them up here in the comments. I can't wait. I have a couple that are probably going to throw everybody for a loop, but we'll get into that a little bit later. But right now, let's do our top 3, which is brought to you by City Dogs Cleveland. Let me hit that sounder. Caught myself mid-drink on that one. So our trivia tonight, since you're a huge Boston fan and everything else, I had to pull one out of my hat. And I wanted to go with something old school, nostalgic, everything else. And obviously, over in Boston, it's Fenway Park. So, Big Chowda, can you tell me when the gates opened for Fenway Park? What year?
What year?
All right, so
Jeez.
just think about that. We'll answer it.
Yeah.
We'll answer it here at the end of the show. And like I said, it's brought to you by City Dogs Cleveland. Here is a beautiful city dog that you can adopt from City Dogs Cleveland. Please, if you can, go adopt a dog. If you cannot adopt, please donate, volunteer, do whatever you can to help out a city dog from City Dogs Cleveland. Near and dear to our hearts. I know the kennels are full again. They just had a merchandise sale this past weekend, which I heard went very well. I believe here they will have the Dog Days of Summer coming up, which normally means a $21 adoption fee for any dog in the kennel, which is awesome. They do this. So please stay tuned. Go find them at City Dogs Cleveland, CLE, on all their social, or catch us here on all of our socials at Ham Legal, at Network 216. All right, with that being said, I believe my brother-in-law is in here now, so I can play the Cleveland headlines sounder because he loves it so much. And we will dive into the show and start talking some sports, big fella. You ready?
Yeah, sweet, yeah.
First up on your Cleveland headlines tonight, it has been extended. And when I say it's extended, it is GM Kobe Altman, or President of Basketball Operations, Kobe Altman, and the GM of the Cavs got an extension to them. Pat, Big Chowda, what do you think about the Cavs? Being a Celtics fan, what did you think about the Cavs this year? And do you think this is a good move for them to extend the front office?
Well, I think this going into this year, I had the Celtics much higher. The Tatum injury hurt, but I thought they were just going to roll anyone they played, especially not lose to the Knicks. But the Cavs had a great regular season. I kind of just compared them to maybe that Atlanta Hawks team with Al Horford. Well, I mean, they were the 1 seed, but they really, to the Cavs' point, they were the 2 seed that year with LeBron. Everyone knew they were the real threat, kind of like the Celtics, even though Celtics lost. I believe Cavs went to the finals that year. But, the transition after losing the LeBron era and Kyrie, I think as good as you can ask for. Building around Donovan Mitchell, I mean, they've had a smooth transition. They haven't had too many bad years.
Yeah, Justin hates LeBron, so just when you see Flopper
Not a
or
fan of them, so
Low Flopper, or, that comes out, you'll get it. So this front office has done some moves. I mean, they got Donovan Mitchell here. They extended. They finally drafted some players that they needed to draft with Darius Garland, with Evan Mobley, even though they just traded away Isaac Okoro. And normally Dan Gilbert does not extend GMs and stuff like that often. So they got their vote of confidence with everything. I'm kind of excited to see where this basketball team goes from here and what's next. We had our guy, Zach Weiss from across the Cavs, kind of do some eyeballs on Twitter today talking about something between the Cavs and the Mavs. So keep an eye out on that. I don't know what the hell that's going to be. But, with them, I think next year they're going in with the mindset of they already know they have to get stronger. With a East Coast conference that is already down, with, Halliburton, with your boy going down, Tatum, it kind of it opens a door for the Cavs to kind of sneak in and make a run at this thing. And I think they will. I really do. I think the Cavs, this is their time now to finally step up. And, we've had 2 second-round losses back-to-back years. I think this is the time now where the Cavs kind of step up and show that they can play bully ball now, that they can get further into the playoffs. Because after getting pushed around and beat up the past 2 playoff seasons, I think finally they realize what the playoffs are. And I think with that experience, that's going to help them go further. What do you think?
yeah, I just think with the new CBA in order, it's just like it opens it up for the rest of the field. I think that Brooklyn Nets are the only team that have any cap room. So, like, making a move is going to be tough because you're always going to have to send out enough money to get a return. But I think the East is wide open. Sadly, the Celtics, Jaylen Brown, I believe he's a great player, but without Tatum this year, this is basically going to be a bridge year, what it's looking like. So they just traded for, I think it's Anthony Simons or Simons. From the Trailblazers. They're already talking about trading him, so I could see them trying. That guy's only got 1 year left on his deal. They could be tanking picks. So the East is wide open. The Pacers are still going to be all right, even though they lost Turner. And, I think the Knicks are fraudulent anyway. So the Cavs just need to be healthy throughout the playoffs and get through that second round.
Yeah, I think that's what killed them was the health. And also, Donovan Mitchell was on fumes in that second round. He pretty much had to carry that team, in the first, 3 games of that series against Indiana. It was all him. There was nobody else to help him, especially with Hunter being hurt, Mobley and Garland. Now, Garland's always hurt. I want Garland to kind of be a little bit stronger. Jared Allen is your Iron Man right now, but I need him to play more physical. And then Evan Mobley, I just need him to take another step in his offense and just demand that he gets the ball instead of letting guys, when you have the mismatch down low and nobody can guard you. He had it in Indiana series. He had it. Siakam couldn't guard him. Turner couldn't guard him. And they did not feed him down. And it was Donovan driving to the rim. So I need to see those kind of happen before anything else. But so far this offseason, I've loved what the GM has done. Kobe Altman, and I don't even know the GM's name. I love what they've done, with the Lonzo Ball trade, bringing back Larry Nance Jr., a couple other, hiccup they're going to do. Plus, Summer League is going well. We're watching that as it kind of unfolds with Jalen Tyson and all that. So I think the Cavs are in a good spot. We'll see what happens here as the next few weeks go on. But the things that are happening right now, Big Chowder, MLB All-Star break is happening. You got Home Run Derby was last night with the Big Dumper winning the Home Run Derby. I just love guy. You got Big Dumper. Come on, man. Like, just call him a fat ass. He's got a fat ass. Hey, you don't need to say Dumper. Just call him a fat. Dude, you got a fat ass. It's all right. I mean, I got no ass, and I know that. But, man, just watching that last night and the spectacle that it was, kind of felt bad for Jazz Chisholm. Actually, I kind of giggled a little bit for Jazz Chisholm. What did he have? 3 home runs? It was something like that, 3 or 4 home runs, and it was not good.
Yeah.
But with the All-Star break happening right now, the Guardians did get a little bit of a push there at the end with the wins in Houston and Chicago. Got to get some momentum in the All-Star break after they had a horrible June. Horrible June.
Was it 10 in a row?
Oh, it 10 losses in a row. They couldn't score a run, and now they just magically score like 40 runs in 6 games. And it's like, okay, where was this at? But, for East Coast perspective, you're a Boston fan, everything else. What do you think about the Guardians and how they're run? And also, what do you see for them for the rest of this year?
Well, what I've seen from them, I remember, I believe it was the 2016 World Series. You guys lost to the Cubs. Remember watching that?
Rain delay. Fucking
rain delay screwed you.
Fucking
I was rooting for the Cubs too. I hate to say it.
What?
Yeah.
Why would you do that to us?
My grandpa used to live in Chicago, so I used to go. I went to like a couple games. It's just cool to either franchise win. But besides that, it's like, I mean, they've made 2 movies about how bad you guys have really been in the major league movies. So,
which are the greatest movies ever made.
Oh, I love them. I love both those movies, but I just feel like this year they were, when I got to work with you, they were red hot, probably 10 games above 500, and then they go on this run. It's just, hopefully they can regroup after the All-Star break, but they probably just need to add another hitter and maybe another arm in the rotation too. That wouldn't hurt getting that.
Yeah, and also I think, for those who are not watching tonight, Jose Ramirez is sitting out the All-Star game, getting healthy for the second half of the season, which is weird because Jose normally doesn't do that, and he's looking at the second half of the season for a push. Stephen Kwan is in there tonight as a reserve. Yeah. And here we go. What a what-if Wild thing through our first pitch. Yeah, we would have. Yes, we would have. I agree. But this team is so weird to me because they're so streaky, they're so hot and cold, and they're so inconsistent. And what I mean by inconsistent is you got 2 guys that are semi-consistent, which is Kwan and Jose Ramirez. And then everybody after that is inconsistent in that lineup. Though a couple people get hot a couple days, a couple people get hot a couple other days. And then the pitching rotation has kind of settled down where the rotation actually has done very well to starters. But then the bullpen has kind of been hiccupy and things of that nature. It's just, we just need a complete unit together. And I feel like we're still kind of disarray right now. And yes, they're going to need a bat. I doubt they'll get their bat because it's Cleveland. You're upset because they traded Devers. We're kind of upset because we can't get anybody in here for a trade, or the people that we do want to trade away, nobody will give us, stupid prospects for that don't pan out. And, like us giving away Junior Camarino last night, I completely forgot we gave him away. Yeah, of course we did, because we had Jose Ramirez at third base. Like, what are we going to do with this? But I think they can pull out. I think they can make a run. Now, do they make a wild card push? Do they make the playoffs? I still have my concerns. Do you think they can make the playoffs still?
It's going to be tough, that wild card spot. I know they added the extra one, but that is like a bloodbath. You have basically every team in the AL East competing for that spot except the Orioles. You have like Seattle is also competing like in that area. So, I would say no right now, lean towards just how the team's been doing. But, what do I know?
Yeah, so right now, oh my God, it is a bloodbath.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. All right, so right now you got the Blue Jays, Yankees, Red Sox, and Rays all at 50 wins. Go down to the Central Division, you have Tigers, Twins, Royals, Guardians all hovering around 50 wins. And then you have the American League West. You got Houston, Seattle, Rangers, and Angels all hover around 50 wins. So there's really only, there's 2 teams that are really out of it in the, on the American League side, and that's the Athletics and the Chicago White Sox. The Orioles still have a chance.
Yeah, I mean, Cleveland's only 3 games above the Orioles.
I know, but the thing that sucks is we're 12 games back in our division.
Yeah, no, the AL East is very interesting this year. It's going to come down. I mean, the Blue Jays just took the 1 spot. 2
The one
games
thing I do have to say, at least we're not the Colorado Rockies.
They can't even get the first overall pick.
Oh, that's even sadder.
Anti tanking rules. They've got it too many times. They're like maxed out at 10 or something.
I feel bad for them. I really do. That's horrible. All right, but let's get into the Browns. We did get some Browns news. Now, I'm saving a lot of Browns content for when big fella Big Bry comes back, because we're going to be kind of covering everything. The one thing I do want to hit on, so I don't have to hear his Ohio State bias, being a Michigan fan that he is, but Quinton Junkins got arrested for domestic abuse down in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. He is out on bond. They have, obviously it's going to be an ongoing investigation. He still has not signed a contract with the Browns yet. Still going through the process, but it seems like every freaking year there is 2, 3, 4, 5 cases of domestic abuse with the NFL. And it's just, and you know something, this is alleged. We haven't seen the story. We don't know what's going on. But you got to be kidding me with it. Like, this is getting old. Like, so, like,
that's just terrible. It's terrible if it's true.
Yeah, control. Well, it's just not him, though. I mean, it's pretty much a lot of people in the NFL. It's like, like last year we had Mike Hall held a gun to his girlfriend's head. Another second-round pick that we had. Thank you, Justin. But, like, you're getting these stories, and I hate to say it, Pat, if that was me or you, but we'd be in jail, careers be gone.
There'd be no shot.
But with these guys, it's 3 games. 3 games. We're not going to take this. You're going to have to sit out 3 games, and we'll see you back here. And it's like, with the exception of one person that we had a video where he completely knocked out his girlfriend. What was it, Ray Rice?
Ray Rice in the elevator.
But something's got to happen where these rules are a little bit stricter, because I know these are all, and I say kids, they're still adults. But man, it is just a disgusting display that you allow this. And Massage Boy, we haven't even gotten to the wedding ring yet, which I'll bring that up here in a second, because Pat's going to love this one. But you have all these accounts, and these guys are really getting suspended for half a season, 3 games, 4 games. Justin Tucker is now suspended for 12 games or whatever it was.
Really, the AFC North.
Hey,
Big Ben.
Hey, don't you start nothing just because you have Belichick for 45 years. By the way, we had him first. We groomed him for you. All right, you should be happy.
You ran him out of town after he benched that quarterback. What's his name?
Bernie Kosar, and he didn't bench him. He traded him.
That was the right move.
Bernie Kosar is a god here. Can't do that. I mean, like trading Tom Brady away.
Yeah, well.
What do you think about the domestic violence right now in the NFL?
Oh, it's a terrible problem. I mean,
plus you're a football player. You really are. You play.
I don't know where it stems from or anywhere, but just in any context, physically harming a woman is just a terrible thing to do. And if it was my opinion, you'd never play it down in the NFL. It hurts the Browns, but at some point you got to cross the line. I know Ray Rice, when when he did his crime, he never played another down in the NFL. So
yeah, his was a little brutal though.
Yeah, it was caught.
And it was caught on camera. Yeah. That one's a little different.
Can't do that. But I mean, it's just a shame that it's happening. Just in the sexual assault too.
Oh yeah,
it's just there's no place in society for that. You don't see your fellow coworkers doing that stuff. So it's just like, I just don't get how these men could do that.
The only thing I fear, and I was talking to actually, I'll even admit it, I was talking to my mother about it. She's a huge Browns fan. I was talking to her on the way home about it. And we were chatting, and I'm like, what cost is this going to be to where there's going to be stiffer fine? Is it going to be the point where it's going to be domestic violence where somebody either A, gets seriously injured or, dare I say, killed from something like this? Like, that's where I'm concerned, because I don't want it to go down that path, but it happens every day. I get that it happens every day in the United States, and it's a horrible thing to happen, but you're in the public spotlight. You're playing for a brand that is worth multi-billion dollars, and you're still doing this stupid shit. It's like, take it away from them. See how they like it. Like, if it was me or you, would we probably lose our jobs? Depends on what happens, because they can't really fire you as long as you show up to work, because it's a personal matter. But still, it looks bad on the business that you're at. If that gets out, they're going to look at you completely differently and probably treat you differently. So I just think changes need to be made, and true changes to the NFL, that this stuff just doesn't happen anymore. And they're not going to get a 3, 4, 5 game suspension. It's going to be, you're out for a year, or you're not allowed to sign your contract until this, and this time.
Or just banned indefinitely.
Yeah. And by the way, Justin, you're going to love this. Deshaun Watson got married over the 4th of July. We were all talking about it. He had a godly. Have you seen the ring? 34 carat diamonds in this ring. 34.
Is that how many sexual assault?
Oh, there it was. There it is. I had somebody bring that up, and I laughed so hard when I seen it. Now, hey, this is for humor purposes only. It's allegedly, allegedly. But yeah, that's what I started giggling about. It was like, is that for his 34 counts of one for each?
Oh, pending cases. I mean,
he settled them out of court. It's fine. It's
I didn't even know he settled.
I think there's only 2 left pending now. But it is what it is. Yeah. But no, okay. So now that we're talking about Browns, all right, you're a Pats fan. You've had Tom Brady. You've had Gronkowski. You've had the run of a lifetime, and now you got. I wasn't the one that said that. Justin said. Yeah, I wasn't the one that said. I know you weren't, Justin. Now you got Mike Vrabel over there. But as you see this Cleveland Browns team, this organization, and being here and seeing how passionate the fans are, what are your thoughts about Cleveland Browns and the organization? Are we still kind of like a laughingstock to everybody else out nationally, or people like can believe we can turn it around?
Well, I'll say in the early 2020s, when the Browns were making those runs with Baker Mayfield, I mean, you had my respect. I still think they got screwed out of that halftime call in the AFC divisional round, I believe. It was helmet to helmet. It was just a weird rule.
The championship round with the
Chiefs. Yeah, Browns covered plus the 10, I believe, though. So, that's a win in my book. But just like besides that, just the Browns are terrible. Not a great organization to play for. Manziel, Tim Couch. I mean, just you know that meme with the jerseys.
Oh, I know. We've seen.
I mean, I don't have to beat on it. So, better than Deshaun Watson's played. In all fairness.
So
and I don't get how Baker, bro. You guys.
That's what we called everybody that liked Baker. We're Baker Bros. Then we had the Watson Warriors because they loved Deshaun Watson as soon as he. Like, what you got to understand about this city is, like, you've had Tom Brady. You can just, you can go. I'm not going to do the hand gesture, but you had Tom Brady. Your better bound in town. Can you see the shadow? Yeah, Tom Brady and you know what we had? We had nothing. We had glimpses. We had hope. We had nothing. And, it's just, it's
And
disappointing.
Tom Brady's not perfect. He's like the corniest person ever to exist. So
Still won 35 championships.
yeah, so.
That's the thing. I mean, original joke is fans expect, are epic loyal. They are.
Yeah.
Our fans are.
What do you expect?
But it's always, and also this is the city of the backup, because as soon as the starter does horrible, he just deserves to play. So, all right. So, what do you think about this quarterback room we have then? We got Flacco.
5 guys, right? It's
Well,
let's see
hold
if
on.
I can name them all. Joe Flacco,
Technically 4.
Joe Flacco, Dylan Gabriel, Shadur Sanders, Kenny Pickett. Who am I missing?
Deshaun Watson, but that's a
Watson.
technicality.
Yeah,
That's a technicality.
Yeah, he's
who
getting paid the most out of all of them, though.
Yeah, to go get married and sit on yachts and eat caviar with his wife now, who I'm glad she's okay with things in their relationship. I'm glad she's completely fine with a lot of things, but hey, not saying anything, but $230 million talks a lot of cheddar. That's a lot of cheddar, chowder.
That will convince a lot of minds.
All right. So, hey, who do you think is going to start this year with everything that's going on? Who's your favorite quarterback in this group?
Oh, Flacco. Even though I hated him on the Ravens, I picked him up in my dynasty league off the waiver wire. So, kind of hoping he gets like the first 5 weeks or someone. I mean, probably the right choice is either Kenny Pickett or Gabriel. Gabriel's probably not game ready. Kenny Pickett's probably your best choice.
What I think what the Browns organization did with Flacco is they softened a blow. Okay. What they wanted did not pan out, whether they were trying to trade for Cousins or whatever the hell was happening with that whole spiel. It didn't pan out. They went and got Kenny Pickett because they wanted to give a first rounder an actual try again. They did like Kenny Pickett. They gave up a 5th rounder for him, whatever. And then they signed Flacco as fans really didn't like the Kenny Pickett thing. They didn't like that we got rid of Nick Chubb or not re-signing Nick Chubb. They don't like what's going on right now. They loved Flacco when he was here. So let's bring in Flacco as a fan favorite to kind of soften the blow and see what happens with this quarterback room. And the great thing is, though, is with Flacco, I would like to see the youngsters start personally. I love Flacco. I think he can still play. I still think he can throw it. It's not what the Browns need right now. Right now, they have a draft coming next year where they're going to have multiple first-round picks. This season is not going to be good. And, I mean, not going to be good at all. See what you got in these 3 youngsters with Kenny Pickett, Gabriel, and Sanders. See what you have in those 3 before you decide what you're going to have to do next year, whether you have to draft another quarterback or figure a different thing out. What do you think about that?
Yeah, it's just I don't know if it's the tank's in already, but they have a tough schedule. I mean, AFC North's always hard to play those teams twice every year. So yeah, I don't really, unless Watson comes back and plays well, I don't think it's whoever you throw in there. It's probably looking at like 7 wins as a ceiling.
How many wins?
7.
Oh, I got them lower than that, dude.
Yeah, ceiling.
The Browns have just beat my emotions all the way into the ground. I like 5 is the ceiling for me. I am strapped in for a shit show of a season. I really am. Like, if they exceed my expectations, awesome. But I'm strapped in right now. Hey, I'm at the top of the roller coaster going, I'm the one with my hands up. I'm not the guy in the back going, no, it's okay. This isn't that bad of a run. No, this is going to be a shit show. We're going to hold on here and have some fun. Browns have an outside shot at taking the division. Justin, they do not. I love you, buddy, but they do not.
I don't think so. Keep running.
This might be another year of them finishing 4th in the division again. And I hate to say it, God, I hope Rodgers just sucks it up. Have you finally realized the hate between Cleveland and Pittsburgh now? Now that you've been here a few months and how much people hate
I never
each other?
liked Pittsburgh, even as a younger Patriots fan. I mean, it wasn't a catch. Jesse James didn't catch that ball, so yeah. No, I don't like. I like the Browns much more than the Steelers. So
Look at you pandering to the crowd tonight.
yeah,
Just
yeah.
pandering away.
I'm
All
just
right.
saying.
Last thing with the Browns, and I'll have to ask you, the Brook Park thing is happening. Do you think it's actually a cool move for the Browns to actually build this new stadium?
I actually went to a game maybe 3 years ago, 4 years ago. I saw the Cardinals play. It was actually that game. Peoples-Jones caught that bomb before halftime. I don't know if that rings a bell. They ended up losing, but I kind of thought they're changing locations, right?
Yes. So
Yeah.
they're going down towards the airport is where they're heading to.
I thought it was in a.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
It was they're just moving down towards the airport. They're coming off of the lakefront and downtown, but they're
Yeah.
going to be in a more easier path to get in and out of the stadium.
Yeah, I thought the stadium was in a good location next to that train station, I believe, but I don't know. They're gonna miss that the winter games with the wind blowing and stuff right off the lake there, so it's probably good remodel though.
And Justin, I understand it's going to put us at a disadvantage because we're playing indoors. But Justin, everybody's kind of moving to indoors now. All these stadiums are kind of moving that way. Soon it will be an all indoor because it's more of an experience now, especially fandom wise. But also, when was the last time you went to a Browns game and you sat when it was 11 degrees outside and spitting snow in your face and everything else? Those games are rarely, like, people go to those games, but man, oh man, wouldn't you rather just be inside, t-shirt on, cheering them, just enjoying the day and not have to worry about your left pinky toe falling off from frostbite or, other things happening as you're out there just freezing your ass off? I mean, I get it. Just times have changed. I don't see Buffalo doing indoors in less than 10 years. Well, that's Buffalo. More power to them. We also won a Super Bowl to come here. And to get a Super Bowl, you need to have either a dome or a closed roof. And would you not love to have a Super Bowl here in Cleveland? I would. Be freaking exciting. All right, buddy. You ready to get fat?
Yep.
You ready to get fat? Let's get fat.
Sounds
fat.
good.
Let's get fat. I'm in Kentucky. I can't say anything. Yeah, he's down in the Louisville action. All right, so Fat Boy Tuesday, get fat, aren't you? Yes, I am. That's why I said you want to get fat, because you're getting fat with Fatty, and a hot dog is a taco. Here we go again. This is what you get on this show, man. When you come on, there's rules here to this show. Justin believes that a hot dog is a taco.
I don't know about that.
See, Justin, there's difference of opinions. All right, so, but you've been here in Cleveland. You've eaten a lot of places around here since you've been here. What's some of your favorite food here that you've had so far?
Well, I don't know if this actually is like a Cleveland staple, but I had a rack of ribs at, was it the Winking Lizard?
Winking
Something
Lizard?
Like that. I thought that was great. There's just like a lot of bar food that I've really enjoyed. It's just been very good. A lot of like wraps, burgers, appetizers. But I haven't had a bad meal here yet. So
Yeah, you can't go wrong. Justin. Oh yeah, pierogies. You haven't
pierogies,
had
yeah, that's what I was going to mention. That
Oh,
have
yeah.
some pierogies. Great.
Pierogies are a staple here.
Yeah.
There is one of my buddies from the Dude Network actually made he called it the Polish sandwich. It was kielbasa cut open with pierogies, sauerkraut, spicy brown mustard, all on like a roll, a hoagie roll.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, dude, it looks so good. I was like, come on, man. I was like, Well, now we get to pick your brain because we don't get to do this that often. You're from the East Coast. All right. Everybody tells us like East Coast pizza is the best. That, you guys got the chowder. Chowder's the best over here. Everything's the best over on the East Coast. Tell us some things that we have to try over there. Like truly legitimate.
So if you're
try.
if you're ever in like the Boston area or South Shore or anything like that, I'll start with my name, clam chowder. Great. Just great. Fantastic. Anywhere you get it. Big one. I don't know how well known it is, but Kelly's roast beef sandwiches. Oh, great. Just a great meaty sandwich with the fantastic sauce. A lot of seafood like lobsters, lobster rolls, definitely got to try. Clams, steamers, all that good stuff.
So your Kelly's is kind of like our Arby's.
I think a lot, only like a couple stores, like something. It's not like it's everywhere.
No. It's it's not. Let me take a look. Oh God, those sandwiches look delicious, dude.
Yeah, Kelly's roast beef is fantastic.
Okay, a shrimp salad roll. What the hell? Okay. Oh yeah. Okay, we're definitely going to have to go get that. I am a huge fan. All right, so you got to talk to me. I have never had a lobster roll.
Really?
Never had a lobster roll. What the hell all entails a lobster roll?
So it's basically, I believe, the tail end of the lobster, just taken out of its shell. It's either, it's kind of weird. Some are served cold, which are good. Some are served warm. Some are served with melted butter. You just layer it on there, dip it in. But some are chopped up. I know some are just a full tail. But it's basically a hot dog bun with lobster in the middle. It's either cold, warm, bun's warm, and then like basically melted butter over it is what some places do. But it is, I know, but it's fantastic. And a small one run you like $18 too. But it is so good.
Justin says, I imagine sushi style.
Yeah, I believe.
All right, so Justin's a vegetarian. All right, is there any vegetarian dishes that we have to try over there?
Probably the wrong guy you're asking.
That's what I kind of figured.
I haven't got the impossible, but I mean, very progressive state. I'm sure we could find them something.
Okay. Hey, all right. So I do have to ask. You asked me about pizza here, right?
Yeah.
What's the difference now that you've had kind of pizza here in Cleveland, and you've had your pizza over there on the East Coast? What's the difference between our pizzas?
I guess just I've only had a couple. I would say there's just like a lot more styles of pizza. Here, what I found is kind of like that football type, but like there's like a dime, any pizza shop does a numerous amount of stuff. I'm sure that's the case here too. But New Haven in Connecticut is like the pizza capital of the world. They have very good pizza. I've only been a couple times. I got to say my favorite pizza ever across the street from the TD Garden is Halftime Pizza. It's got all these murals of like old Celtics players and all that stuff. Best pie I've ever had. But main difference I haven't really noticed anything like that. So,
Where did you get pie from here in Cleveland?
well, I had it. A coworker brought that in from his place.
Oh, you got Tibbs'
Yeah.
pizza?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Tibbs' pizza is good.
Yeah, it was good.
Oh yeah, that's family owned for years.
Oh,
yeah, that's some good stuff there. Yeah.
Yeah, what's the name of the place? Something with a D, I think.
Is it D Italia? I don't know if that's it or not.
Yeah, something
We'll ask Tibbs later.
Yeah.
I'm sure he'll let us know. All
like
right,
the free
but
advertisement for it.
all right. Now you're on the East Coast. Now, is it pop or soda, or is it soda or cola? So you do soda. So we do pop over here.
Really?
Is there? Oh God, yeah, it's pop.
It's like a Midwestern thing because Chicago, I believe, is also pop too.
Yeah. So we do pop. You do soda. Okay, burgers are burgers. Now I've heard, and Justin said it's pop. Now I had a superintendent from Massachusetts that I worked with, and he wouldn't even say pizza right. It was Pizzar. Pizzar. It was like a pizzar.
I don't know why he's adding the R's.
Okay.
Pizza.
Because he had a thick accent too, and I'm like, man, I don't think you're saying it right. That doesn't sound right.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound right at all. All right, give me one more must-have from the East Coast, and then we'll get into our top three.
Fried calamari. Oh man, anywhere. You ever had that?
Oh, we love fried calamari. Look at me. I'm fat. Man, of course I love fried calamari.
With the marinara sauce. I don't like the lemon squeezed over it, though. I'm very against that.
Now, we've had so we went to Fort Lauderdale, and they gave us a fried calamari with that sweet and spicy sauce, like a sweet chili sauce. Do you like that sweet chili sauce?
Yeah, it's not bad. Not bad. I think my number one choice would be that marinara sauce. Oh, just great.
So you're not a lemon wedge fan on anything?
Calamari, I just think it's like
too much.
I mean, I'll have it in my drinks and stuff, but like I don't want it on my food all the time.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So there's some East Coast must-haves from Big Chowda. All right, let's get into our top three, and then we'll close out our show with our trivia from City Dogs Cleveland, and let's have some fun. All right, so Pat, our top three we always do, and it's a rank them. It's rank them 3 to 1. All right. Now, with you being here, because I love the Boston accent and everything else, we're going to do our top 3 favorite accents. All right. Now, do you want me to go first to kind of soften the blow, let you think a little bit?
Take it away.
Okay. All right. So, number 3 for me. All right. Number 3 for me is got to be a Southern accent. You get that Southern drawl in you. I don't know what it is about a Southern drawl. It drives me insane, especially if a girl is doing it right. Oh. Like I don't even know what to say. Number 2, and I have picked it up. I'll tell you what, Italians, the way they speak to each other in unreal. I love it. And only because you're on here, big fella, my number 1. Dude, I can't. You guys have got your own unique style. You guys really do. Like it's amazing. You guys have like a different language than anybody else in the world. And the thing is, when it happens, everybody knows where you're from. Everybody knows where you're from. It's you guys. It's over there in the Boston area. The Boston. Got him. You guys don't even say A. It's just Yeah,
I will say it's probably the most overplayed thing in like movies, media. Like, not everyone talks like that. You know, no one's Ben Affleck and Matt Damon. But you know, but it does come out in certain words. I will say, like Dorchester, stuff
Oh,
like
there
that.
it is.
The right way to spell Worcester.
Yeah. All right, so
RCH.
Justin put in French, Spanish, and Australian. Australian's a good one.
Yeah, I did. I had Australia, so I had Jamaican in the 3 spot.
Okay.
Love a Jamaican accent, especially if you're just out in the world. You hear that, you do the little head turn, like, oh man, love hearing that. Number 2, I would go like the Scottish, like the Greenkeeper Willie. Like that's I love hearing that too. And number one would have to be a Spanish accent. I love. Oh man, just when it rolls off the tongue with the R's and stuff. That would be.
Is it because of our boys from Guatemala?
Oh,
that
I
you've been talking to?
love it. Especially when
summer.
they try speaking English too. Oh man, those guys are great. Love talking with them.
Justin said we should have done a top 3 TV shows set on the East Coast. We could do that at some other time. That sounds like a great one. I know Always Sunny in Philadelphia would be one of my top 3.
Yeah.
Right.
I guess Philadelphia's East Coast.
All right, now I got rid. Have you been to Philly?
Yeah, I go to school 40 minutes outside of it.
Are the cheesesteaks really that unreal?
They're pretty good. They got the whiz going with the onions. I went to Pat's and Geno's. But those were like, they were pretty, like, they're better than your average cheesesteak. I mean, yeah, I would say, yeah, they know what they're doing there.
Okay, so you gotta go with the whiz and the onions. Gotta go with the whiz and the onions. Okay.
Yep.
Anything else? Because I like jalapenos on mine.
You know what? I'm a little insane. I sometimes like a little lettuce and mayo on your cheesesteaks.
Mayo?
Yeah.
Mayo?
Yeah, just a little bit.
All right.
It's not.
All right.
It's not. Especially if it's a dry cheesesteak and you need it.
Oh yeah, that I can understand.
Yeah,
but I don't think you're getting a dry cheesesteak over there.
Oh, definitely not. I bet you
that thing. I think that thing's so greasy that when you squeeze it, the grease comes out. Oh God. Okay, now I got to go to Philly. All right, road trip. All right, so big boy, I did ask you a trivia question at the beginning of the show. When did Fenway Park open its gates?
Could be totally wrong here. I was first thinking 1911, but World War ramping up. I don't think that's it. It's also earlier, I believe. I'm gonna go with 1901.
Okay, 1912.
Oh,
you were right there. 1912. Think about that. That stadium is over 100 years old.
Oh, that stadium's
still iconic.
Overhyped. So overhyped.
Is it?
Oh yeah. I mean, there's certain spots where you got a nice big pole right in front of your face. There's a lot of spots where you got your knees up to your chest because it's built 100 years ago for much smaller people, and they shovel. And also the thing, it's like people will go to that ballpark just because it's famous. It has nothing to do with how good the team is or how well they're performing. But
that's like Wrigley, though.
Yeah, but they sell out the stadium every year. Why put an expensive product out on the field? That's why you've not seen the Red Sox spend as much. They just traded Devers, all money. It's the only reason they did that deal, to get the money off the books. John Henry's a terrible owner.
By the way, I do have to ask, have you sat up on the wall yet?
No.
Because they have seats up there now, right?
Yeah, I've never sat on the Green Monster.
But God, I think that'd be awesome.
I've walked up there for an inning. I think
is it awesome up there?
Sit there for a whole game. Yeah, it is cool. I wouldn't want to sit up there for a whole game, just because it's like, I don't know, it's such a big draw. It's really no need for it.
I've had too many beers. Get me away from the wall.
Yeah, my friends too.
All right. Buddy, thank you so much for joining Illegal Ham in the Face tonight. I had so much fun. I appreciate it. We'll have to send
Yeah.
this off to our boss that wants to see it, but I can't appreciate you enough. Everybody, I'll have all of his links social media wise on here. He is a Division III football player in Pennsylvania. Hey, wicked first step. So right tackle, he is an offensive lineman. So that's why we had to get fat tonight. But anytime you want to come back on the show, you have my number. And especially if we're playing the Pats at some point in time, we're going to be
what?
talking
Write me
shit.
in for that week. Write me in.
Oh,
for
we're
that.
going to be talking shit all that week. That week. All right. So we're here at the end of the show. We want to thank our troops and first responders for everything you guys do. Also, City Dogs Cleveland, please adopt a City Dog for City Dogs Cleveland. Lake Erie APA, thank you so much, Harold, for everything you've done for our show. And we keep trying to help you out as much as we possibly can. On that note, let's see here. Brian normally says, God bless you. God bless America. And this is where I say we are definitely uncorked, unloaded. We're out. We'll see you next Tuesday. Have a good night, Cleveland.